So there was a video that came out earlier this week by an Indian guy who's from England, I think, and he basically was talking about black women, and that from he was young, his mom told him that if he was ever in trouble, he should look for a black woman. Um, and I guess the reason and the whole point of the video was to basically say that black women are strong and black women are supportive, and black women are loving, right? And he even went into talking about the fact that he was homeless, and he lived with his friend, and I guess they were blacks, and he felt so welcome and so loved. And then another creator, I think her name is creator of Soft Life, I think that's her name. She basically rebutted his video, saying that she understands that he is coming from like a place of love, but at the same time, she's not okay with that video, because what that video is saying is basically saying that, black women can endure anything and everything, and that we are going to always be the fixer and the solver of everything. So here's my piece on that. So in her video, under her comment, a lot of people were saying that, I am a teacher, I'm a black teacher, and that's a case for them only because they keep getting like the kids who are tougher and more problematic, because somehow administration feels like they can handle it. So now I'm going to come from a place of being a nurse, because I've been in this industry for 20 years and more, and I've basically seen it. I see where us as African American nurses, we get the tougher patients, and whenever we have anything to say, then we're considered the angry black person, or the angry person who always have issues with their assignments, or always have issues with administration, or always talking back. So just to give you an example, like my first name is Garcia, and lots and lots of times they mix up my first name and my last name, as in flip it, where they think my last name is Garcia and my first name is Daly. So here, for example, in California, it's mostly like Latinos and Asians and blacks and whites to a certain degree. So whenever my assignment is where I am, my name is flipped and my last name is Garcia, then my assignment is easy. And when my last name is my regular last name, my assignment is extremely hard. I've had where I was floated to a floor, and on that floor in particular, there were 4 isolation rooms. And just so you understand, for those of you who don't understand isolation, it's basically patients who have like contagious diseases. Lots of nurses don't want to take care of those patients. So on that day, for example, there were 4 rooms, and on the whole floor, there were only 4 rooms with isolations. And I had 3 of those 4, okay? Which means that there are 3 nurses per pod. There's a total of 9 nurses, okay? And out of all of those, I had 3 of those isolations, and there was only 1 that was remaining. So, of course, I complained about it. Of course, I was not okay with it. But then, what did I look at as the angry woman who's always complaining about her assignment? So I did make a comment on that young lady's video that I think that Indian young man was coming from a place of love, genuine love, and that and that it was not, it was not from a place of hate, whatever, and it's true. But the point that she brought up, I guess what she did was she segued from what his video was talking about. She basically input the struggles that we have as black people. But I don't think it actually have anything to do with the disparities that we have as black individual women, men, doesn't matter who it is. I think she basically just started talking about our disparities and not really understanding what his video was about and from what place he came. So yeah, so that's just my part on that video. I just wanted to comment on, and if you're watching this and you case with you. I know that, I mean, tons and tons of people will come on here and can come on here saying, you know, that's the same case with me where I work at. Whether it's in sales, whether it's in corporate, whether it's in health, whether it's in science, technology, whatever it is. I would love to hear your comments. Okay, thanks.